Burning Questions.
Yeah.
Howdy, I'm James Victoria, and this is the program where we address only the most burning of questions. And today we've got a question from our dear pal Thibaut. And Thibaut is writing to us from France. And he says, I'm a French 33-year-old self-taught designer who's now trying to help clients express their own voice and values in their markets. Love to hear that, Thibaut. That's awesome. I also try to keep a flexible schedule so that I can take care of my daughter and the next one coming next year. Whew. Thibaut, you're a busy man. I love it. I love it. I love to be able to manage my time, but I still feel guilty when I take time off for myself when the rest of the society with conventional timetables is working. Is there a trick to be fully at ease with custom work hours and enjoy a break in the middle of the day without thinking that you should be working? Thanks a lot for your videos and work, which is a real source of inspiration to me. Had a serious impact on my vision of design and even life in general. Thank you, Thibaut. I appreciate that. That means a lot to me. Thibaut, excellent question. Excellent burning question. I think it applies across the board, this feeling of guilt. Let me go through your question here. Still feel guilty when I take time off for myself. Okay, guilt and shame are crippling emotions. Crippling. They are completely useless. And what happens is if you allow it to seep into your life, it becomes, like most things, it'll become a habit. This idea of guilt will become a habit. You're one of your go-to responses. And when it becomes a habit, then it becomes self-fulfilling, right? So all of your fear and all of your fear of failings, failing your family, failing work, they will actually start to happen because you're just freaking worried about it all the time. You're thinking about it all the time. You're beating yourself up needlessly. So guilt and shame are completely useless. Yes, they have a purpose in other ways, but in this situation, in situations like this, they're useless and they're going to lead you down a path that you don't want to go. You say, when I take time off for myself when the rest of society with conventional timetables is working. Thibaut, you're a Burning Questions fan. We don't worry about what the rest of society is doing. We don't follow that herd. Right? They say when you follow the herd, the view never changes. Do you know what I mean? Get it? It's a joke in there. Following the herd, view never changes, right? You can't worry about what conventional timetables, what the rest of society is doing. Life doesn't work like that. Because that will lead down to a very small and boring path that you don't want to go down, right? So you're feeling guilt. You're feeling guilt because you think you should be doing this thing. Listen, I'm going to tell you that you're feeling guilt because you feel like you're doing something wrong. That's where the guilt comes from. You're doing something wrong. I'm doing something wrong. Everybody else is working. I'm going to go take care of my family. You're not doing something wrong, Thibaut. I'm going to tell you right now, you are doing something so dang right. You are doing it right. Hell, man, you're French. You're supposed to be telling us how to do it. You're supposed to work so that you can, live, not live so that you can work, like the conventional timetable tells you to do. Work. Right? You just work until you die. So you are doing something right. Listen, and if you don't continue to do something right, two things are going to happen. One, when you're working, you're going to be worried and guilty about your family. So you're going to do a shitty job there. And when you're at your family, you're going to be worried and feeling bad that you're not at work, and you're going to do a shitty job over there, right? Listen, I'm raising two boys. I know how hard it is. I'm here in a studio, and in the building next door is, the young Squire Wyatt. And I have to, really compartmentalize, and I have to be very conscious of my time management, right? But Tebow, you have a young daughter and you got another one coming. Here's the thing about raising kids. If you do a bad job, you will suffer the rest of your life. Quite frankly, they will suffer the rest of their lives, right? What could be more admirable than someone taking responsibility and taking time from work to spend with their daughter? That's awesome. Because it's gonna go quick, man. Because by the time they're 6 or 7, they're like, oh, I got shit to do. I'm going off and doing this thing, right? So, Tebow, awesome. Is there a trick to be fully at ease with custom work hours and enjoy a break? There's no trick. There's no trick. Time management is the only trick. Time management. When you're at work, get it done. Get your damn work done. Pay attention. Don't let all the distractions. Hey, you want to talk about the game? Well, no, I'm here at work. I got to get stuff done so I can have a life. We'll talk after work, possibly. When you're at your family, you're there. Don't bring work, right? It's just time management. Do the two things well. And when you're at work, do the work. Get it done so you can go home. You say, enjoy a break in the middle of the day without thinking that you should be working. That's the problem, too much thinking. Don't think about it. It sounds simple and it sounds bizarre and it sounds difficult. It's easy to do. Don't think about it. I've put aside this time for my family. I've put aside this time for work. It's as easy as that, right? Let me see. Anything else here? Listen, Tebow and the rest of you, don't get crippled by this stuff. It's simple time management, and it's quite frankly doing the right thing. Work somehow takes care of itself. When you die, your inbox will still be full. There'll still be things to do. Work somehow gets done. But your little daughter ain't gonna raise herself, right? So thank you for doing a good job. Thank you so much for writing in and sharing this conundrum, this, conventional society tells us that, this is what we should be doing. Be riddled with guilt but dude, awesome. Excellent, excellent. Thumbs up. Burning questions. Love something other than your damn job. Have an opinion. And all in order to make work that matters. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you so much to my Patreon patrons. And I will be jabbering at you probably next week. You guys are awesome. Thanks. Bye-bye.